Hello students, today we are going to discuss about chemical formulae of compounds. Before going to discuss about chemical formulae of compounds, we have to know what is compound. We have already discussed what is compound. Compound, it is a pure substance. No, it is a pure substance, and in a compound, two or more elements combine chemically together in a fixed proportion. That means by chemical bond, they are mixed together, the different elements, in a fixed proportion, then only we get compound. So, the symbolic representation of a molecule of a compound is called the chemical formula of that compound. We have already discussed about symbol of different elements. In the form of periodic table, we have already known the symbols of different elements. And as compound is a mixture of two or more elements, means two or more elements chemically combined together, then only we get compound. That means using the symbols of different elements, we can get the chemical formula of that compound. And from the chemical formula of a compound, we can get the symbolic representation of one molecule of a compound. Some examples are given in your book. First one, a molecule of sodium chloride is formed by joining one atom of sodium and one atom of chlorine. A molecule of sodium chloride means sodium chloride is compound here. Sodium chloride is made up of one atom of sodium and one atom of chlorine. We know from the periodic table the symbols of sodium is Na and the symbol of chlorine is Cl. So, the symbol or the chemical formula of the compound is NaCl, because one atom of sodium and one atom of chlorine mixed together, joined together by chemical bonds and form one molecule of a sodium chloride. The next one, the formula of the molecule of water is H2O. Water we normally use, without water we can't survive. This water, the formula of the molecule of water is H2O. H2 is written, that means the two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen chemically combine together, chemically join together and form one molecule of water. Two atoms of hydrogen, one atom of oxygen join together by chemical bonds and form one molecule of water. Because here two atoms of hydrogen, that's why H2, and one atom of oxygen, that's why only O. So, the chemical formula of water is H2O. Similarly, the formula of carbon dioxide. We know carbon dioxide. The formula of carbon dioxide is CO2. From this formula, we can easily find out which atoms are present. C, we know C is the symbol of carbon element and O is the symbol of oxygen. Here it is written 2, that means two atoms of oxygen. So, the carbon dioxide formed by joining one atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen. Two atoms of oxygen. When one atom of carbon and two atoms of oxygen chemically combine together, they form one molecule of carbon dioxide, that is CO2. C, one atom of carbon, O2, that means two atoms of oxygen. Okay. Some more examples are given in your book. zinc chloride. It is a compound, zinc chloride, and the formula of zinc chloride is ZnCl2. That means Zn, it is the symbol of zinc zinc element, and Cl2, we know the symbol Cl represents chlorine. Here it is written 2, that means 2 atoms of chlorine. 2 atoms of chlorine and 1 atom of zinc chemically combine together and form zinc chloride. Nitrogen dioxide, NO2. The symbol of nitrogen dioxide is NO2. 1 atom of nitrogen, because N represents nitrogen atom and O represents oxygen atom. Here it is written 2, that means 2 atoms of oxygen. Calcium oxide, CaO. Ca is the symbol of calcium element and O is the symbol of oxygen element. So calcium oxide is formed by chemically combined together calcium, 1 atom of calcium element and 1 atom of oxygen. Ammonia, NH3. That means 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of hydrogen. Nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is formed when hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen chemically combine together in a fixed proportion. That means hydrogen, 1 atom of hydrogen, 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of oxygen in this proportion. When these 3 elements are chemically combined together form 1 molecule of nitric oxide. Nitric acid, that is nitric acid. Iron sulfide, FeS. Fe is the symbol of iron, S is the symbol of sulfur. So 1 atom of iron, 1 atom of sulfur chemically combine together and form iron sulfide. Similarly, aluminum chloride, the chemical formula of aluminum chloride is AlCl3. Al represents aluminum and Cl represents chlorine. 3 atoms of chlorine and 1 atom of aluminum form 1 molecule of aluminum chloride. Calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Ca is the symbol of calcium, C is the symbol of carbon and O is the symbol of oxygen. Here it is written 3 below the O, that means 3 atoms of oxygen. 1 atom of calcium, 1 atom of carbon and 3 atoms of oxygen chemically combine together in this fixed proportion. Then 1 molecule of carbon dioxide we'll get. Copper sulfate, CuSO4. Cu is the symbol of copper, S is the symbol of sulfur, O is the symbol of oxygen. 1 atom of copper, 1 atom of sulfur and 4 atoms of oxygen form 1 molecule of copper sulfate. Some more examples are given in your book. Some important compounds and their formula is given in your book. Okay, try to remember it, and according to this, which symbol represents which element you have to remember. In this way, you can easily remember which symbol represents which element. Okay, thank you.